From Shreveport, Louisiana, back again for Entree Week, which is the second to the last week of this fun competition. It's getting sad. It's getting it down to the final two. But I have a great entree I want to share with y'all. Today we're doing steamed mussels in a creamy shallot tomato sauce with crostini over pasta, and it is so good. I love mussels. I love seafood. I love food in general. I went to the local seafood market today and I purchased 2 pounds of fresh mussels. Okay, I'm going to crack open one of these mussels. And if you look right here, this is called the foot of the mussel. When they have a tightly closed shell, that means they're good to use. Mussels that have a broken shell already, you're going to want to go ahead and discard. Mussels can attach themselves to rocks and to each other. If you look closely, you'll see that they're joined together. This is called the byssus, which means both a rare fabric and its fiber source, sea silk. And that's how you can tell it's alive. I go through my mussels right now and throw out any of them that are dead. Also, this one is closed, but it's heavy. That means it's probably full of dirt or sand. Go ahead and throw these away because you don't want to use them. Yesterday I purchased these mussels and I woke up last night and realized that I had them still in the bag, but I didn't have a damp cloth over them. And I was worried I was going to kill the mussels, not because I was worried about them spoiling for the dish, but because I was worried about actually killing the mussels. So we're going to start with turning on our stove to medium heat, and let's add 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Alright, so our olive oil has been heating. Now I'm going to add 3/4 of a cup of diced celery. I have a 1/2 cup of Spanish onion and a 1/2 cup of chopped shallots. We're going to add those. And I chopped up 2 stalks of green onion, and it came to about 2.5 tablespoons. Add in our green onion. And 2.5 teaspoons of minced garlic. They smell really good. The onions and the shallots are browning and becoming translucent. Alright. Now I have 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. Without draining it, we're going to add that to our pot mix. Now 2 teaspoons of crushed red pepper, 2.5 teaspoons of fennel seeds, 2 teaspoons of chopped flat leaf parsley. And now let's stir those together. And we're going to let this simmer another 3 to 5 minutes. In the meantime, while this is simmering, I have another pot of water. We're going to go ahead and turn that on high heat and let the water boil for our pasta. And now I'm going to add a bottle of lager or beer. And I diced up 1 jalapeno, and I already seeded it as well, but there are a couple seeds I have in here. And now we have 1/2 lime. We're going to juice 1/2 of a lime. 1 tablespoon of fresh chopped cilantro. And 2 tablespoons of tomato paste. Stir in everything until the tomato paste is completely blended. And then we're going to let this come to a boil. That beer smells good, and the jalapenos and all the fresh herbs. We're going to take our cleaned and debearded mussels and add them to the tomato sauce. Turn the heat down to medium low and let them simmer for about 8 to 10 minutes or until you see the mussel shells open. Our pasta water has come to a boil. Gonna add a little salt. And your pasta. And we're about halfway there. Our mussels are opening up. Now the ones that have opened all the way up, let's go ahead and take them out. And I'm placing them into a bowl. Can't wait to dig in. Now, I bet you're wondering, where's Philadelphia cream cheese? Now, since we're doing a tomato sauce, what kind of Philadelphia cream cheese do you think we're using today? If you said sun-dried tomato and basil, you're correct. We're going to add all 8 ounces of our Philadelphia sun-dried tomato and basil cream cheese into our sauce, which is now on a medium-low. While that's melting in our tomato sauce, I'm going to turn my pasta water off because our pasta is ready. Cheese has melted. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of fresh basil and 2 teaspoons of fresh thyme. Stir that in. I have 1 big pasta bowl here, and this is what I would serve. Everyone would get their own pasta bowl. I've already divided up the pasta. We have the pasta in the bowl. Now our creamy Philadelphia cream cheese, the sun-dried tomato and basil, our tomato sauce. Pour over the pasta. Oh, yummy. And divide up your 2 pounds of mussels. Into everyone's plate. Come in here and get one of these mussels. And spoon in with some of the pasta. It's hot. Fantastic. Oh, that is so good. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is good. Wow. Well, I hope y'all enjoyed my entree, the steamed mussels and a creamy shallot tomato sauce with crostini over pasta. And you know what? I forgot the crostini. If you want to serve this another way though, instead of using pasta, just dump all the sauce in the bowl, pour the mussels in there, give everyone a loaf of crostini or French bread, and just dip up and lather that sauce and eat the mussels. That's also another good way. Well, I'm Cynthia Kazuba from Shreveport, Louisiana, and I hope you enjoy this recipe, and I look forward to seeing y'all in Savannah. See y'all next week.